Hey y'all, we are about to enter eclipse season, and actually we kind of already entered it already because it's possible to feel or begin feeling the effects of an eclipse up to a month before the actual eclipse happens. We have two eclipses coming up at the end of October. We have a solar eclipse in Libra on October 14th, and then we have a lunar eclipse in Taurus on the 28th. And I wanted to talk to you about the solar eclipse in Libra. The solar eclipse in Libra is the first of the Libra Aries axis eclipse family. And Libra is all about relationships, partnerships, how we relate to others, and how we relate to relating. And also, as we know, Libra is the scale, so it has to do with finding balance and justice and thinking about how we hold multiple things at once. As a practitioner whose focus is on relational healing, I am really kind of excited about this eclipse season and eager to see how my own relationships evolve during this season, because they most certainly will. And this is true for all of us. So during eclipses and eclipse seasons, spaciousness is really, really important. Giving ourselves time to slow down, pay attention to what's happening around us, to sense and to feel is super, super important to maintaining our well-being when we move through these periods of change. With this string of eclipses in Libra, the first one will be, as I said, on October 14th. It'll be really important for us to take an honest look at the relationships in our life, especially the ones that are important to us, the ones that we are committed to, and asking ourselves questions around what's it like to be in relationship with this person? What is it like to be in relationship with this environment? What is it like to be in relationship with this aspect of my life? These are all questions that are going to bubble up to the surface as we go through this eclipse. And to be clear, these things are already happening in our lives and in our systems, in our communities. Eclipses don't make anything happen, just like astrology doesn't make anything happen. It's simply a way for us to, sort of a portal for us to step through, to examine all of these questions. I would expect a bumpy ride in relationships over this month for sure, but also over the next year and a half or so as the Libra Aries eclipses continue to happen. And as a plug for my own work, it is a great time to work with a relational healer, whether that is a coach, a therapist, somebody who can really support you in sticking with yourself as we move through this turbulent era. And one other thing that's really important that I forgot to include, the relationship with ourselves. Let's not forget that. Examining how we relate to ourselves, asking what needs to change, what isn't working here, is also absolutely critical whenever we do relational work or have challenges in relationships. We cannot look at any relationship out here without looking at the relationship we have with ourselves. So in any case, I am always here and happy to answer questions. I am not an expert on eclipses, but I do have a bunch of astrology knowledge. So hit me up, whether you're interested in relational healing work and or the archetypal wisdom of astrology.